right. So this is this week's winner circle call. Have you seen my winner circle call before, John?
I watched the videos that you have on YouTube. Yes.
You watched the ones on YouTube? Okay, cool, 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 cool. So you've seen them before at least. All right.
Yeah.
Cool, 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 cool. I'm trying to figure out how I want to angle this for TikTok. All right, that's good enough. All right. So, John, you're in the mentorship program. You've been in the mentorship program since what, June?
Yeah. So third week of June.
Third week of June.
Well, no, actually, right after that, the fourth week of June. So I was in the challenge of the third week, and then I signed up immediately after that to the mentorship program.
Yeah, hey man, I gotta give it to you, John. You're a sharp guy. As soon as the 5 day was over, why did you sign up for the mentorship? Just out of curiosity.
It's because I've been in business for a few years now in different industries, and I did realize from other experience that having a coach is like so important. So I said, well, I need a coach because I don't want to be at the back of the line. I want to jump to the front of the line.
I got you. I got you. And I actually know I'm gonna slow down. What do you do? Tell us who John is. What does John do? I see you're at work right now or your business, or what do you do?
Well, so I do a lot of stuff actually. So I was in the Marine Corps. I left the Marines in 2006. Then I started to work as an IT contractor for a big corporation, and then I've been involved in that industry since 2006 as an IT consultant. And just recently, a couple of years ago, I was um, I was offered the opportunity to become a subcontractor to that major contractor. So I started to taste a little bit of the contracting world, but from a different perspective.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and also I invest in real estate, so I'm heavily involved in real estate. I do. I'm not a realtor, but my own marketing. I buy and hold. I wholesale. Anything that has to do with investments, I'm involved with. And but I'm always looking for passive income. So even though I was subcontracting in the government space, I never realized that this was possible. What you're doing. So I came across some material last year, and it caught my attention. I said, "Oh, I didn't know I can do that." But then I had to. I know, and I was so pumped and ready to go. But then I had a couple surgeries, so it kind of has slowed me down a little bit. But then after I get out of my last surgery in March, I was watching the same guy, and then he said, "Look, man, this business is only for people that are able to get back up. When life punches you in the face, you need to get back up and keep going." So around the same time, I watched some of your videos, and I was like, "Okay, I like your style better." Because I don't know, maybe because you used to be a teacher, but you're a little more methodical. I was like, "Hey, I think I can follow him better."
I appreciate
So, so, so I just wanted to get back to it and do it.
that. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so right now, I'm a full-time W-2 employee for my own company.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a subcontract with the government. And then I'm doing this. I just won my first contract, so I'm a prime contractor now.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Congrats. So you
Thank
got
you,
started with
sir.
me in June, and third week of June, and you just won your first contract.
I just won my first contract. I received my award letter yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
We submitted our proposal on July 12th, and then it went quiet for a few days. And so I called the contracting officer, and in the beginning, to be quite honest with you, I felt like he wasn't willing to work with me. I could I could read in between the lines that he just wanted me to leave him alone type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I gave him some time, and then I called him back the following week,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything changed. He was like, "Hey, I got your stuff right here. I just need you to help me understand a few things."
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get back with him with even though I submitted all my FARs and the covered communication thing, he still wanted me to submit it again separate. So I sent it to him separate. And then he called me back a few more times asking me for company information. So I was like, I think I got it. I think I got this
That's when you
contract.
hit
So
me
they
up. You're like,
called me.
Wesley, they're asking me questions. I'm like, if they're asking you questions, that's a good sign.
Right, right. So, but then it went quiet for a whole week. So I started getting a little nervous. And he calls me 2 days ago. He called me Monday, and he said, "Hey, I just need you to explain two things for me, two technical things." And he asked me a couple of technical questions. So I went to the sub. I got the answers.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, all of that was part of the original quote, so no changes.
Mm-hmm.
He just wanted confirmation, and
Gotcha.
then I gave it to him, and then it went quiet for like a day and a half. So yesterday, I pick up the phone and I said, "Hey, I just want to see if there's anything else. Is there anything else that you need from me?" And he
Uh-huh.
said, "Hey, man, this you read my mind. I'm writing your award letter right now." I was
Let's
like, "Oh,
go. Let's go. Let's go. So
yep."
let me ask this question. How many proposals did you submit? You started with me in the June. How many proposals did you submit total?
I'll be honest with you. That was the first one.
You submitted. Oh my god, this keeps happening. You submitted one proposal.
One
You
proposal. Yeah.
got started with me. You submitted one proposal. You won the total contract was what? 184,000?
For yeah, 104, 650.
104,
100, 100, I'm sorry, 184, 650.
184,650. And I'm starting to do this now because I want people to know that the return on investment, your profit is what? 12 grand,
12
right?
grand.
12
Yep.
grand. And how long is it going to take them to do the work?
2 weeks.
So you're going to make $12,000 for 2 weeks of work. And what state is it located in?
It's actually in my backyard. It's in Virginia. So I
Okay.
work in the same town. Yeah, but I wasn't really filtering for that. I just
You just
saw it.
happen to get that. Okay. So
Right.
my story doesn't go so well. I love to always say you live where and where's the work, but you like, oh, it's in my backyard. So that didn't go so well. But still, you weren't looking for your backyard.
Right. I
You weren't
was
looking for
not.
your
I was
backyard.
actually no, I was looking nationwide, but this one was like it was in my face. So
And
might as well.
I'm gonna be upfront at the time of this recording because the prices will change. You invested how much in the mentorship program?
Well, so I went with the payment plan.
Mm-hmm.
So up to as of yesterday, $4,000.
$4,000 in mentorship program as of yesterday. But I was gonna tell
Yep.
them total price of the mentorship program as this recording is $8,000. I ain't gonna be that way anymore. It's actually gonna go up. But you're gonna invest $8,000. Your first contract, you made one proposal, you're gonna make 12 grand on.
Yep.
And then you're gonna go win another one next one. And then
Well, I
another
just
one.
submitted. I submitted my second one today, and if I win that one,
Yo, don't click away. Oh yeah, you can't because it's me, Wes Fisher. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the content that you're watching. I want to let you know, literally, guys, I'm just a real dude. I was a school teacher for 8 years before I got into government contracting. I've been awarded 14 government contracts at the recording of this video. I've been awarded over 2.5 million, but it's not about me anymore. It's about my students. In the past 12 months, my students have been awarded over $5 million in contracts. So listen, if you want to learn how to get started on sam.gov, you want to learn how to actually get started bidding on the platform, then go ahead. Click the link below. You can find out more about the mentorship program. You can book a call with me and my team. We can see if we can help you. We can see if you're a good fit for us and if we're a good fit for you. So go ahead and do that. As you can see, people are having a lot of success. We got people making anywhere from 10K a month to even upwards of 80 to 100K a month because they're following a proven system. All right, guys, I'll let you get back to the video. Peace.
I'm
How much we
crossing my
make?
fingers. Well, I'm gonna make passive income after I pay the sub, $3,500 a month for 3 years.
35. So if you win the next one, and here's the thing is a lot of people in my mentorship are winning a lot of contracts now. One out of two, one out of one. So if you win the next one, you'll make $3,500 a month profit for the next 3 years every month.
Profit. Yep.
And this one was 12 grand. And I want to make sure it's very clear people know this one's a one-time deal. It's a one-time deal. They're gonna show up, they're gonna spend, you said how many days? 9 days or 2 weeks?
It's 2 weeks of work.
2 weeks. They're gonna show up 2 weeks, knock out the floors, whatever they got to do. You'll make 12 grand. And the funny thing is, I almost told you to put more on top, right? But
Yep.
it all worked out. It all worked out no matter what. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. But congratulations, John. Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. And I just want to say real quick. So, I get super excited when I started hearing from the contracting office. No, when I saw that's what got me excited. That I found a contract in my backyard. So I was like, I gotta get on this right now. But I didn't realize that you have a life, and I was actually I was expecting you to drop everything you were doing and get on the phone with me, and then thank you for reminding me that we're all human. So I didn't really respect your time, but then I realized like, okay, yeah, he's right. I'm asking him to drop everything and come and help me, but you did the next day. You helped me. You took time to sit with me for 2 hours, and we just did it.
We submitted it. Yeah, we submitted that one together, did we not? We submitted it.
Yeah. Yep. You actually took the time to show me how to use Adobe, because I've never used that version of Adobe. So I was like, okay, cool. So pretty much you held my hand from understanding the solicitation all the way to submitting it to the contracting officer. So that was really cool. Thank you.
You're very welcome, John. You're very welcome, man. Thank you. Hey, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I got another John here who won a contract too. I'm going to talk to him. So, John, I appreciate you sharing, man. I appreciate you being here. Go get the next one. I'll see you next Tuesday. If you got to hop off, cool. If you want to hang out, either way.
Okay, thanks. I'll watch the other one.
Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, John.
Thanks, man. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. All right, John, other John Assets. Hold on, you got to unmute yourself, brother.
Oh, can you hear me?
I got you now.
All right, going, boy.
Tell me. Now I got another John. So now tell me, who is this John? Tell me about you. Who is John?
Oh man. Yeah. I'm just a regular guy. I'm from New York, born and raised. A little bit of background about me with the government contract. When I found Wes, I think, through TikTok. Way back in February.
Yeah, you
or January.
A minute. Yeah, a minute. You like January this year? Yeah,
January this year. Yep. I got my cage code and everything in like the beginning of February. But during that time, I took the challenge. I think it was either the January challenge or February challenge. I can't even remember. But within that challenge, I submitted my first proposal within that challenge, and I didn't win. My pricing was way up. That's everybody. But for me, I submitted it, and I was like, wow, just during the challenge, I was able to, muster up enough knowledge to submit myself. So, but I had a lot going on at that time, so I actually was out the game from February all the way till, I would say, almost 2 months ago now. So 2 months ago, I just had like this epiphany about, man, let me just go back into the game and go crazy. I started just, and during that time, you were like, in my TikTok comments, and I was just watching everybody. I was watching you. I was watching, of course, Jason White. I was watching just a lot of different people and trying to put it all together. Like, man, I can do this, and you were telling me, you told me like, man, you told me like, the mentorship is great, and I'm gonna get the mentorship eventually, like I told you already. But you were like, John, you like one of those guys that you can just go out there, you can do it, you can do it. And I was like, man, I don't know. I was like, still in real estate, still in wholesaling, because Bill's, kicking me like Jackie Chan. So, and you know how it is. When you're on the grind, it's like you got so many things going on. But when I had that epiphany about 2 months ago, like, man, let me get back into the game. Wes and all these guys are talking about true generational wealth, true wealth you can create like so fast. And I was like, man, let me just focus. And one thing I always remember with you, you just like those words of just submit. Like, you can't, like, you won't get any results if you don't submit. Like, we could talk until we blue in the face, right? If you don't submit, you're not gonna get any type of feedback, any type of answers, any type of anything.
Doesn't
and
matter.
and I was like, man, it kept ringing in my head, and I was like, all right. So I started submitting. I calling stuff, doing going back in the grind, and my first, actually, it's crazy. So I submitted my first one. I didn't hear back, until a couple weeks ago, which I'm gonna follow back on like in a couple of minutes from right now.
Okay.
My second one that I submitted, I got an answer back about some type of actually, I think I told you on the TikTok, they asked me to add the next code on my SAM profile.
That's a good sign. But go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly what you said, and a few other people told me that as well. But I'm like, all right, whatever, And then it was a whole process to do that, and then I got that contract letter, man. So it was
all right.
crazy.
So you submitted two?
I submitted. To this point, I submitted maybe like 19.
Okay, so you've submitted 19 total. Okay, and you've won your first one.
I submitted 19. Yeah, I won my. So that wasn't the first one that I won. That I heard. So this one right here was actually the third one that I submitted, and that's the one that I won. Because the thing is, I submitted about 19 in like 30 days. Mm-hmm. So there's like 15 other ones. I got like 2 other no's that they said they went with somebody else. But the rest of them, I'm still waiting to hear back from. Like I tell you on the TikTok, there's a lot of them I'm still waiting to hear back from. So the first one, now I want to talk about the first one. The first one I submitted, they actually awarded me as well, but I couldn't do it because it was a whole thing with the. So the first job was a fitness. It was like a treadmill product treadmill product that they needed maintenance for, and I found a sub at that, but then the part actually went out of stock. So I called the manufacturer, it was a whole back and forth, and then they couldn't make it happen. So I had to call the CO and let them know, and then they ended up. They told me I'm not gonna get in trouble or anything like that. So that was that. But that would have been 2. That's basically 2.
So you basically won 2 contracts. And you didn't get a chance to start that one. You understand my system of at least submit. You attended the 5-day challenge. You won 2 contracts. You're actually going to get paid on one. How much was the one that you actually won that you're going to get paid on? How much was that one for? I know you told me before, but I can't remember.
Yeah. So the one that actually was the one I'm going through with, that's a spray foam installation contract. And I was awarded about $22,000, and my profit on that is going to be about $4,500. So it's going to take about 3 days to do the job, and after that they're going to review it. And then hopefully after that, they put me on net 30. So I'm just waiting on them to go over there, see what's going on, and then go back, do the job, and then net 30 from there.
Got you. So I know you only attended the 5-day challenge, but let's put that in numbers. You're gonna make $4,500 in how many days? 3 days? How many days is the work?
3 business days. Yeah.
3 business days.
Yeah.
And you paid how much for the 5-day? Like I don't know, 97, 397. I don't know, whatever it was back then.
Yeah.
Whatever, I don't know what it was back then. Whatever it was back then. So hats off to you, my brother. Now you would have won faster had you gotten the mentorship program. And now you know what you got to do to go faster. And because you did hit me up with messages, hey, can you help me with this and that? And I kind of shoot you a question, answer right here and there. But like, if you wanted to dive down and actually do the proposals with me and work with you, you know what you got to do. You got to get in the mentorship program. And when you get in the mentorship program, we're like this. We moving quick.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I want to touch on as well. I feel like in this game, for me personally, like what got me here to this point so far, and of course I'm a rookie, but what got me here is just straight hustle and consistent. So if I would have got the mentorship, or even if I would have just like went crazy off of the challenge itself. Like the challenge, man, the challenge itself teaches you how to do proposals anyway. I mean, it's like a roll of the dice, because you might not, do a lot with it. But if you can, then those are golden nuggets right there in the challenge. Because what if I would have been doing everything I'm doing now back in February? That's what I told you in your TikTok, and he was like, well, there's nothing we can do now. But I mean, I don't know, man. Like the challenge and just you, and I thought as well, like with your teacher background, it's like an educational experience more. Like it's easier to understand. It's easier to indulge, in the teachings and everything like that. So
I appreciate it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to, bring like thug tears,
Hey,
I
thug
appreciate
tears.
it. I appreciate it.
Hey, bring it on, man. Hey, I'm all seriousness. I'm trying to change lives out here, man. In all seriousness, like I'm trying to educate people. I'm trying to, and I'm making things in a simple way to process. And like, that's why I do it. And also, like I tell you, and I tell everybody else, I'm also doing it. Like I just won a contract, last month. So I'm also in the field doing this stuff. So everything that I'm teaching is current. We actually doing it while as we learn. So 100%, man. I appreciate the kind words. Congratulations to you for winning your first contract. Many more to come.
Thank you. And real quick again, like I said, I'm one of those guys that I listen to everybody. I listen to you every time I get the chance.
Yeah.
I implement everything you say. So like I said again, when you talked about doubling and tripling if you can on the contracts, I already did that on like 2 other contracts that I submitted recently. So if that goes through, then we talk about 30, 40, who knows, but I'm just constantly implementing everything you're saying. So I'm just learning from everybody, and I just appreciate it.
I got you, man. I appreciate you tuning in to me. I got you. Only tip I say is, lock in and focus, but hey, I got you. So
and real quick, I just want to let the people know I'm on DoorDash right now. So I'm a regular guy, just like the average hustler out there. I listen to Wes. I find him on TikTok. Let everybody know, like, I'm just a regular guy. I'm grinding it out, and then you can make it happen with government contracts. So hopefully, some of these next ones can get me out of this, hustle. But at the same time, I'm just like everybody else. So let everybody know, it's possible for anybody.
Amen. I appreciate you saying that, and people know, and people are watching this replay. I post these winner circle calls every other week, right? Is everybody black, white, woman, female, old, young? It don't matter who you are. School teacher, working a side job. You can do it when you follow a proven system. So I appreciate that. Letting people know you're a real dude. Everybody, we all real people out here. Ain't no big deal. Okay.
Yes. All right.
All right, John. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll let you go. All right, I'm gonna let you guys all go. So I'm gonna go ahead and tune off of here, y'all. Thank you both Johns for being on here today. I really appreciate it. Good, John. All right,
Thank you.
man. I'll see you Tuesday, all right?
Take care.
All right, guys. Take care. See you guys later.
Yo, don't click away. Oh yeah, you can't, because it's me, Hᴜsභ쏘ᴅ. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the content that you're watching. I want to let you know, literally, guys, I'm just a real dude. I was a school teacher for 8 years before I got into government contracting. I've been awarded 14 government contracts at the recording of this video. I've been awarded over 2.5 million, but it's not about me anymore. It's about my students. In the past 12 months, my students have been awarded over $5 million in contracts. So listen, if you want to learn how to get started on sam.gov, you want to learn how to actually get started bidding on the platform, then go ahead. Click the link below. You can find out more about the mentorship program. You can book a call with me and my team. We can see if we can help you. We can see if you're a good fit for us and if we're a good fit for you. So go ahead and do that. As you can see, people are having a lot of success. We got people making anywhere from 10K a month to even upwards of 80 to 100K a month because they're following a proven system.